Hi, and welcome to Girl Talk. We are here today with Erin Lenz. Deb has joined us from Flowers by Sue. It is such a treat to see you, and I have to say, we've been sitting here talking for about 30 minutes while our dear cameraman Jeremy has been very patient as we're talking about flowers and hope and joy and everything wonderful. So again, yes, the power of flowers.
Exactly.
Deb, talk to us a little bit about how you got into Flowers by Sue #1 and what you're doing for us today.
So I've always been on the creative designer side, and as a side job would do events, and I'm a private chef, so I would do dinners and stuff like that for friends and family, and do the centerpieces and the flowers, and I've done several weddings through the years. But I also was raised gardening.
Okay.
I was a Southern girl, and if we didn't grow it, we didn't eat it. So we did a lot of time in the gardens in the summer. And my mother always had the most gorgeous flower gardens around the vegetable gardens. She used to have dahlias, which I love.
We were just talking about
this. This is a dahlia.
Yes. Oh, I know that.
She wasn't paying attention.
That was very embarrassing. This is a dahlia.
That's fine.
This is a delphinium. The D's threw me off.
Okay, the D's threw you off.
No, not really.
You know, the size of dinner plates and gladiolus and tulips, and we always had something blooming.
Okay.
So I guess it's just the love of it, and the outdoors and the nature.
And there's something about bringing it inside that is transformative.
It does.
What's that to your mood? Biophilia.
Yes, it is. Biophilia. Talk to us a little bit about that. You have some fun stuff to talk about today while you're creating.
While I'm creating. And just showing you the simplicity.
And you start with the greenery on the base.
Yep. I'm doing a little cube here, and I just added some little greens. This is pittosporum, which actually grows very nicely
it's
here.
Really pretty.
Just step outside your door, you probably have a
eucalyptus. I love.
I know,
this is called gunny eucalyptus, which is real small. And we're going to add some spring tulips.
Oh, it's amazing.
And so we're just going to peel off the pieces here a little bit, and we're going to talk about the colors.
Okay.
So, well, first of all, just receiving flowers itself brings joy. It brings a happiness, and that emotion actually lasts for 3 or 4 days. It brings a smile to their face, no matter what it is. It says that the sender cares. There's an actual intimate connection there. You care. You're thinking of them. Someone loves them enough to send them some flowers. So the yellow is. It's also joy and happiness as far as the color.
It's so true,
what role
isn't
does the color play? And is there a rhyme and reason to how you select the color?
It just depends on actually personal preference. But today I'm going to do a little bit of all the colors because we're talking about the colors and the emotions that it plays with. So yellow is joy, happiness. Orange is actually
optimism.
Optimism.
Yes, you told me that. Yes.
Encouragement is orange.
And orange seems to be a big color these days too, isn't it?
It is. You see a lot of orange. And these are Erythrogallum or Star of Bethlehem.
I find them to be beautiful.
Color. And this will all bud up. This will all bud into bright little orange flowers.
And one of the things I notice in every arrangement that you do and that I get from Flowers by Sue is there's always a lot of texture and color variation and depth to it.
There is. That's what I like to pride ourselves on, and our designers are super about that. It's something a little bit different. You know, this isn't something that you're going to find everywhere in every arrangement. Actually, I have a little carnation here. Carnations get such a bad name. A lot of people don't like carnations.
I think of
carnations. Do you? I love carnations.
But look how pretty that is.
All the boys used to wear the carnation
It's a gorgeous
boutonnieres.
little flower.
And I
so
love
this
the
is the little
texture
mini
of
ones.
them. Yes.
Oh, those
and
are
they
really cute.
So, and red, usually red with Valentine's coming up, is...
I wouldn't even know that was a carnation.
Yeah.
Because it really looks different.
And so nowadays, you know, the way they have crossbred everything, and we're getting off track here, but
imagine
the flowers are so different. And usually we try to get, you know, everything is very, very fresh. So these will open up, and you can kind of do something like that opens it up a little bit more.
As you're building, are you building around the edge, the periphery first, and then to the center? Is it low to high?
So it just depends on what you want to do, and I usually do odd numbers.
Okay.
So, yeah, so you do 3, 5, 7.
Right.
is kind of a guideline, and you're creating a line. So no matter where you turn this, you've got that one broke. You've got a little bit of a pyramid. So you've got a line of the flowers.
And
Think
it's
of
all
a little
filled
triangle.
It looks
evenly.
really, yes.
It's like a little bit of eyeballing, right?
Exactly.
Right,
Well,
so-
for me, and even as a designer, very different being a designer in floral arranging. It is really an art. I mean, I view it as a work of art. The things that you've done that I've had have been just phenomenal. Oh, you did use this. I was like, how in the world?
So this is delphinium and blue, and it's a natural blue flower. I don't like to dye or paint or anything. The hydrangeas are blue. You can get a blue cornflower, but the delphinium is naturally blue. And blue is peace, calming, soothing, as you know that as a designer. And I love this because it goes from, actually I have some, this is a darker blue, but you can get some that's a very, very, almost an ocean blue. It's just a very pale blue, and it goes from light to dark, or dark to light, so.
Is there something, are these hardy plants? I mean,
Actually, delphinium is.
Okay.
Delphinium is great out of water, so little boutonnieres or something like that.
Oh.
Just great for weddings, for a touch of blue.
Well, you are such an amazing interview, and I'll tell you what,
you.
if this doesn't tease you into wanting to go to Flowers by Sue, then nothing does. We're going to take a quick break in just a second, and it is amazing to have you and see you. And just watching the process is absolutely fascinating.
It does make you want to take a class.
Yes, it does. and we're all about takeaways, and we're all about demonstrating, and you've just really done a beautiful job.
Well, thank you very much.
Stay with us. There's more to come here on Girl Talk.